Milwaukee Bucks will advance to round 2 as to sweeping the Miami Heat 4-0. And I'm really surprised because it was just a really huge difference from last year. In 2020 against the bubble, they beat the Bucks 4-1 in the series and got to the finals, and now they got swept. It's just really surprising because their team is great. They have a great shooting team, but they didn't do it this time. And I'm really surprised as now they're swept, but the Bucks are now going to the round 2. I think they're one of the first teams to get to round 2 right now in the playoffs of 2021, and I'm glad. And now, but they still have a long way to go. They might have to face the Nets because they're a team that might be great right now. As the Celtics won Game 3, I'm going to say the Nets might win. They still have their 3 stars, and things can be effective for the Milwaukee Bucks, but they just have to play strong out there, play great defense. Well, I'm just glad that they are now at advance because I want them to win a championship, and we have 3 more teams to go. If they're trying to win a championship, they might have to face the Bucks, so the Bucks might have to face some tough teams later in this playoffs, but they just have to be ready, as we'll see what will happen next. So from the huge difference from last year, I'm going to really blame it on their offense and defense. The Heat didn't really do awesome. The only game I really would give them credit was Game 1, because they were going on against them. And once I seen that game, I thought it was going to be a close series, but those next 3 games were all losses, and the Bucks won them. But they should have won. But they didn't have Victor Oladipo. This team could have made to the finals, but from what they did against the Bucks, I wouldn't think so. As the Miami Heat have been swept, and from making it to the finals last year, now with no players traded, all the same roster except Victor Oladipo, it's really surprising. As this player called Brian Forbes, he scored more points than Jimmy Butler this whole season series, and yeah, it's really surprising because I remember him playing for the San Antonio Spurs, and it's just the Heat were not great for this season. They weren't ready. The 6th seed against the 3rd seed Bucks. Now it's game over. But I'm just glad the Bucks won. And round 2 is up next. And the next thing I want to talk about, and the last thing, is about how their defense did. I like their defense because they did great avoiding them from making those shots because they're a great shooting team. And I gotta give a lot of credit to the Bucks. So that will be it for today's video. Thanks for watching Inside the Milwaukee Bucks. Like and subscribe.